and gentlemen, we have the Secretary General of the United Nations, and we also have with us the United Nations League of Arab States Special Envoy, Kofi Annan, of course.
Dal Palazzo di Vetro dell'ONU per Radio Radicale Stefano Vaccara. Abbiamo appena assistito alla conferenza stampa del segretario generale Ban Ki-moon.
My name is Stefano Vaccara. I am a journalist and I was born in Sicily, in Italy. An international correspondent here at the United Nations. I'm here from Radio Radicale. There is a national radio in Rome. I'm also the editor-in-chief of La Voce di New York. There is a daily online newspaper. Giornale online protetto dal primo emendamento della Costituzione USA, means is an online newspaper protected by the First Amendment of the US Constitution. I consider myself, with my publication, one of the most free publication in the world in Italian language, because it is, the First Amendment protects the rights of journalists to inform in a way that is in Italy, there are situations where you don't have the same protections. Silvio Berlusconi was the leader at the time of the opposition in Italy, coming to in front of a camera and say, I'm going to sue the American journalist Stefano Vaccara. I had the interview. Some magistrates from Milan that were investigating him, and during the interview he thought that those magistrates had said something that that was not correct or something, but he was also not taking on them, but he was taking on the journalist.
E siamo con la senatrice Maria Ida Germontani, che sta partecipando in questi giorni alle conferenze.
The graduate studied in Italy at the University of Siena history, and then I came here to graduate. When I graduated from Italy, we came here to do graduate studies at Boston University. And I was studying international relations. At Boston University, they had the program also media studies, and I started to like it. What happened is I interviewed my professor at the university, and he was a former U.S. ambassador in Egypt. At the time, there was a big election in Israel, so I interviewed him and what he expected, what he thought about the new election that actually, at that time, Isaac Rabin was elected prime minister. So I did this interview, and then I sent it to several publications in Italy. They published it big. They gave a half page with the big pictures. And so that was my first article. I can't believe it, with my byline that I was just a graduate student. This is the stakeout of the Security Council meets. It's not many people, because today they were speaking about Libya, for example. It is not a hot issue. Think, Libya is a country that 2 years ago there was a war for Libya. The NATO bombed Libya, but nobody cares now. The country is destroyed, the government doesn't rule, but nobody cares if the Security Council trying to fix Libya or find a solution for Libya. Journalists are not here because the hot issue at the moment. And this is a shame. I think it's a shame. I think we should be here asking what's happening to Libya. But, as I said before, especially in America, the media business is becoming only about money. And this country was in danger when media, in a democracy, was too influenced by business. Well, I'm a journalist, also I teach a course at the City University of New York, at Lehman College. Hello, this class is a class with 34 people, I believe. So please, everybody has to listen. Let's not do like Italians do, we all talk the same way.
I love this class. Before this class, I had a lot of questions, and so far he has answered most of them as far as media and democracy is concerned. As a professor, is very informative, and you can stop him in the middle of his lecture if you don't understand something and ask him. He's always ready to explain it to you.
This is a situation room. I read from the AP bulletin. Kennedy apparently shot in head. He fell face down in back seat of his car. Blood was on his head.
Carlos Marcello, the man behind the JFK assassination. And the reason why he killed the president wasn't because he had to kill the president. He had to stop his brother, Robert Kennedy. that Robert Kennedy was the Minister of Justice. Media didn't do their job because even when Congress told them that's what we think, guess what? They talk about other things. They were no interest. And still everybody still in this country believed that just a man called Oswald killed the president. Yes, he probably shot, but he wasn't alone.